So do you also use IndiaMart for your business? Then this video is definitely for you. So hello all, welcome back to Pabbly Connect, and in this video we are going to understand how to set up Slack notification for new IndiaMart wholesale inquiries. So like you, I also use IndiaMart to sell my products online, and now what I want is that as soon as we receive a new inquiry from IndiaMart, I want to notify my team on Slack about the same so that we can follow up quickly and efficiently. So to do this, we are simply going to create a connection between IndiaMart and Slack, and we are going to create this connection without knowing any programming or coding language using an amazing automation software which is Pabbly Connect. So if you also want to create this amazing automation for your own business, then for that you have to come with me towards my screen. Welcome to my screen everyone. In this video I'll show you how to send instant Slack notification whenever you receive a new inquiry from IndiaMart. This automation ensures that your sales team get real-time alerts with buyer's name, product interest and contact information so that they can respond quickly and close the deal faster. So let's walk through this full setup step by step. So to do this, I'm just going to open a new tab and I'm just going to look for the landing page of Pabbly Connect simply by searching pabbly.com/connect in my browser. Now it is opening the landing page of Pabbly Connect, and using this amazing automation tool only, which requires no coding and programming knowledge, we are going to create a connection between IndiaMart and Slack. But before we move on further, I'll just show you something really helpful. This is Pabbly Community, where automation users, business owners and marketers connect. It's a space where users share ideas, solutions and workflow tips. So if you are stuck at any step, the community is a great resource for guidance. And if you also want to join this community, then the link is given in the description box below. Make sure to check it out and join the Pabbly community. I'm just going to move on forward and create this automation. For that, I'm just going to open the landing page of Pabbly Connect, and over here just going to get two options. One is sign in and the another one is sign up for free. So if you are a new user, you can simply click on this sign up for free and you're going to get 100 of stars free every month to explore the application. But over here, I'm an existing user, so I'm simply going to click on this button which says sign in. And now it is opening all Pabbly apps, and over we're going to use Pabbly Connect from this all Pabbly apps because we want to create a connection between different applications. So I'm simply going to click on this access now right over here to access my Pabbly Connects account. And now it is opening the dashboard of my Pabbly Connects account. And to get started, I'm simply going to click on this button which says create workflow. And now it is asking me to select the workflow builder. So over here we have two options, the new one and the classic one. So you can use any one from this. The new workflow builder is faster, more flexible and ideal for those who want a modern interface, while the classic one on the other hand is perfect for users who prefer a stable and tried and tested setup. So you can use any one from this. I'm just going to use this classic one. So I'm just going to go towards this select button under this classic one, and now I'm just going to simply enter my workflow name and select the folder in which I want to save my workflow and click on this create button. And once I'm just going to click on this create, it is going to open the most important window of our automation, which is our workflow window. So this is the most important window because we have trigger and action in this. Trigger and actions are the two main principles on which our workflow is going to run. Trigger means when this happens and action means do this. So by this you can understand that the actions are response towards the commands given by a trigger, and that's the particular reason that we can have only a single trigger but multiple actions following the commands of a trigger in a particular workflow. So the trigger starts the process while the actions are the results for the same. So I'm just going to simply select my trigger application right over here, which is IndiaMart. So I'm just going to search for IndiaMart right over here, and as you're going to see the same, so I'm simply going to select it. And now for the trigger event, I'm just going to simply select it as new leads. And now it is giving me a webhook URL using which we are going to create this connection. So I'm simply going to copy this webhook URL, then I'm just going to open my IndiaMart account. And now from here, we have to go towards this left side of the bar towards this lead manager. And then we have to go towards this menu and then import export leads and then towards this push API. Now it is asking me to select the source and the CRM platform name. So over here in the help text, you're going to see it is saying choose other in the select source option and enter Pabbly Connect in the CRM platform name. So I'm simply going to choose the source as other right over here, and now for the CRM platform name, I'm simply going to enter it as Pabbly Connect. And now it is asking me for the webhook listener URL. So I'm simply going to paste the URL which I copied from workflow, and now I'm just going to click on this save details. And once once I'm just going to click on this save details, it is asking me for the reason. Why do I want to shift my IndiaMart leads to any another application? So I'm simply going to select the reason and click on this, click to generate OTP. And now it is saying it has successfully sent me the OTP. So I'm simply going to enter it, which is this. And now after entering this, I'm simply going to click on this button which says submit. And as you can see that we have successfully added the webhook listener URL right over here. And now with this, we have successfully created the connection between IndiaMart and Pabbly Connect. But now it is saying waiting for a webhook response, and in the notes it is saying do a test submission/record. So in order to capture this test response, what I'm just going to do is I'm just going to open my IndiaMart account, and now from here we have to go towards this button which says test your webhook listener URL, and then once again we have to go towards this test, and once I'm just going to click on this test, it is saying webhook test returned, your CRM is receiving the request. So it is giving me success. It is saying that we have successfully did the test submission. So I'm just going to open my workflow, and as you can see that Pabbly has captured the response of the test submission. You're going to see the subject, the state, the pin code, and the rest of the details. And now using these details only, I'm just going to send a Slack channel message. So yes, with this we have successfully completed our trigger step, and now I'm just going to move on towards my action step, which is Slack. So I'm just going to search for my action application, which is Slack, and select it. And now for the action event, I'm just going to simply select it as send channel message and click on this connect. Now in order to connect my Slack account, I'm just going to go towards this add a new connection and then connect with Slack. And now it is asking me for the token type. So over here the token type can either be user or bot. And if you want to learn more about this token type, you can simply go towards this learn more hyperlink given right over here. And when you open this, you're going to be redirected to the forum window of Pabbly Connect. And over here, you're going to see the differentiation between user and bot. So according to your own preferences, you can select one which you need. I'm just going to select it as bot right over here. So I'm simply going to enter the token type as bot and click on this button which says save. And once I'm just going to click on this save, yes, now Pabbly Connect is requesting me for some permissions. So what I'm just going to do is I'm just going to simply click on this allow and give Pabbly all the permissions it is asking for, because my data is secure with Pabbly. So yes, you can also click on allow Pabbly is safe. And once you click on this allow, with this we have successfully connected our Slack account with our Pabbly Connects workflow. And now it is asking me to select the channel ID. So as you can see, the name of my channel is new leads. So I'm just going to select the same right over here, which is new leads. And now I'm just going to move on further. It is asking me for the message. So I want to send a message something like this, right? So I'm just going to simply enter the same message right over here. So I'm simply going to enter the same message right over here. And as you can see that we have successfully entered the details, and now I'm just going to enter the rest of the details like the name, email, phone, and message. But I'm not going to enter the details manually by typing it like this, but instead I'm just going to map it. So you must be wondering what is mapping. So mapping is a method by Pabbly which means inserting the data from the previous step. And as you know, our previous step was the trigger step where we selected IndiaMart as our trigger application. So we are simply going to map the details from the response of a trigger application only. And as soon as we are just going to map these details, automatically my details will turn dynamic and change with every new response received. So like I'm doing, you simply have to search for the detail and map it one by one. So over here I've received the test details because I've captured the test response and I'm using a trial account of IndiaMart. But if you're using a live IndiaMart account, you're going to receive the real details of your leads right over here. And after entering this message, I'm just going to move on further. It is asking me for many another details. So all of these details are not the required details. I'm just going to leave it as blank and click on this save and send test request. And now we have received the positive response that we have successfully sent the message on our Slack channel. So I'm just going to open my Slack right from here, and as you can see that we have successfully sent the message. The message says new IndiaMart lead alert, the name of the lead, the email, the phone, and the message. And also it is saying please share pricing in MOQ and let's follow up as soon as possible. So with this, we have successfully completed this workflow, and now whenever we're going to receive a new lead from IndiaMart, automatically my team on Slack will be notified about the new lead received so that we can follow up more quickly. And yes, now we don't have to come back and again to our workflow to click on save and send test request. All of this is going to happen in backend and we can just sit back and relax. So yes, now go try this amazing automation for your own business too, because right now we are offering a free trial of Pabbly Connect. And while trying, if you have any questions related to the video or the workflow, you can directly comment on this video. See you in the next video with many more automation tips, everyone. Thank you for watching. So not only these applications, but with the help of Pabbly Connect, you can connect many more applications. So now if you have any doubts, you can reach us at support@pabbly.com. If you have any queries, you can reach us at forum.pabbly.com, and if you have any pricing related issues, you can follow this URL. And now go try this amazing automation for your own business too, because right now we are offering a free trial of Pabbly Connect.